All right, Jerry, we're gonna try this again. Where are my parents?
Where are my parents?
My parents!
My parents!
Oh, I need a break. I have to think. Jerry said my parents were alive, so he must know where they... Wait a minute. Is this cheese? Cheese your house. Replace your belongings with cheese for health and happiness? Chet, you can't replace the lampshades with cheese. It'll just melt. Please send all this cheese back, Chet. Thank you. That's it. Send it back. I'll send a message back to my parents using Jerry as a carrier parrot. Quick, bring me a piece of paper. Or American cheese. I'll go with it. Jerry, bring this to my parents.
Bring this to my parents.
Ugh. Blossom, you're right. I need a bona fide carrier pigeon. Chet, go outside and bring back a pigeon. Oh, I'm sure I'll find a good pigeon, Blossom. I just wish he had replaced the door with a cheese other than Swiss. All those holes are letting in a draft. Life was missing its mystique. My squeaky toys had lost their squeak. And then, out of the blue, I saw the phone, and bam! My destiny was calling me. Pitched my vision for a show. They loved it, thought I was a pro. They got my contract back to find. To their alarm, a dog had signed. Oh, I like that name. I didn't wait to renovate. Found 6 contestants, all were great. And now I'm on the road to fame. I've got a game show, and its name is... It's very catchy. It rolls off the tongue. I'll get the fire extinguisher. And here come the contestants now. Her kitten sleeps in her hat. In 6th place, it's Emmy. He's in the Boy Scouts, where the motto is, be prepared. In 5th place, it's Mark. He can do a handstand, but only in water. Floating into 4th place, it's Jay. She can make funny shapes with her tongue. Tongue-tied in 3rd place, it's Ruby. He considers himself a daredevil, and he bravely sits in 2nd place. It's Marco. Her nickname is Shrella Cinderella, but she's also called 1st Place Treya. Oh, hi, Fetchers.
Hey, Ruff.
And hello to you all at home. I'm Ruff Cheeseman, Ruffman. Everyone having a Gouda day? Gouda? No, I mean good.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm a little distracted today. Chet's been reading the new bestseller, Cheese Your House. Look what happened to my chair. You guys like cheese?
Yeah.
No.
What?
I'm just kind of allergic to it, so...
Oh, well, of course, if you're allergic to it. How about you, Emmy? You like cheese?
Yeah, I really like cheese. I would like to actually make cheese when I grow up.
What is your favorite cheese in the world?
Well, I kind of like handmade cheese.
What's it taste like?
Well, it tastes really good. A lot more flavor than, like, the store-bought kind.
I got a slice of store-bought cheese right here. Apparently, I'm using it as a notepad. Thank you, Chet. All right, all this cheese talk brings us to challenge number 1. Emmy! Your love of cheese makes you the perfect fetcher to go on this cheesy challenge. Head on over to the creamery where the cheesemaker awaits you. Your instructions are in the mailbox, so go fetch!
Bye, guys.
Bye. Now, the search for my parents continues, and that brings us to challenge number 2. I know they're out there somewhere, and I want to get a message to them, but how do you deliver something if you don't know the address? Well, that is a question for Ruby and Jay.
Okay.
Now, pigeons are known to be experts at delivering messages. Today, I need you two to become message-delivering experts as well. Your delivery uniforms are hanging on the wall, and your instructions and the message to my parents are in the mailbox. So go fetch!
Have fun, you guys.
And look for John!
Okay.
Good luck! This is a big one today. As determined by the Fetch 3000, Mark, Marco, and Shreya have stayed behind in the studio, but they'll be eligible to win points during the halftime quiz show. And as always, the Fetch Fairness Guarantee is in effect. All the contestants will have competed for the same number of points by the grand finale. So, for the 3 kids out on the challenges, up to 100 points are at stake in the Triumph Tally. So let's get the latest on Jay and Ruby. Okay, there's John. He's our pigeon expert. And here come my fine feathered fetchers now.
Hi, are you John?
I am John. You're pigeons.
Yeah.
Since you're pigeons, you need to learn more about yourselves. I'm an ornithologist.
What's that?
from someone who studies birds. Pigeons have a lot of talents. They can fly very fast. They rarely, if ever, get lost, and they have a great sense of direction. And they're experts at delivering messages. Now, all pigeons have these capabilities, but these birds are like athletes that haven't been in training lately. I know where we can find some pigeons that have been in training. Would you like to see them?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
We want your best pigeon. I have an important message to deliver.
Okay, Ruby and Jay, this is my friend EJ.
Hi. We were sent by Ruffman to deliver a message for him. Do you know if these pigeons can deliver messages? Yes, they can. How does the pigeon know where to go? Pigeons always fly home.
Home is where they have to deliver the message. People take the pigeon to some place, and then they put the message with the bird, and then when they let the bird go, it flies home.
Oh, no! If they can only fly home, that means they can't deliver a message to my parents. I better rethink this. Blossom, you better rethink this.
In order to find their way home, they're using two critical navigational skills, a map and a compass. A compass tells us the direction in which to go.
I have yet to see a pigeon with a map or a compass. I usually see him with a piece of stale pretzel.
The map seems to be based partly on smells, what they can smell in the environment, but also what they can hear and see.
Oh, so they basically build their own map, and then they revert back to it later when they need it.
Exactly.
A smell map. Interesting.
So here is a compass. Now let's talk a little bit about how this compass works. See, I have a magnet here. And notice when I bring the magnet closer to the compass, the north arrow is following the magnet. So obviously, something that this magnet is doing is affecting the compass, and we call that magnetic field. Now, if I take the magnet away, you see how the compass now is following north over this way. Now, what do you think that it's reacting to?
Well, I think it's reacting to the Earth's magnetic field.
Absolutely.
Wow! The Earth has an invisible magnetic field?
How do they know where north, south, east, and west is if they can't physically use a compass?
See, these pigeons have iron in their beaks, and that allows them to detect the Earth's magnetic field.
Huh. Say, is that what makes a compass point north too? Wow, the iron in the pigeon's beaks works kind of like a compass and points them in the right direction. Boy, pigeons are good at getting around. We'll see if the fetchers can compete with them.
Is that a phone?
Hello?
Hey guys, it's Ruff.
Hey, Ruff. Hey, Ruff.
Since pigeons can only deliver messages home, I've revised your challenge. You know, since you're already
Dressed up.
All right.
You guys will race the pigeons.
60 miles back home to EJ's house.
Ruff, how are we going to beat them?
You'll travel in the Pigeon Mobile.
And you'll compete over 3 20-mile legs. During each leg, you'll get a challenge. If you do well, you'll go 65 miles per hour, which is right around these pigeons' top speed. If you don't do well, you can only go 45 miles per hour, which is slow for a pigeon. Now, you'll start at the same time, and you'll travel 65 miles per hour for the first leg.
Okay.
Whoever gets to the end of the race with the fastest overall speed wins.
We're ready. Yeah, let's go. So, EJ, do you think we have a chance? No.
Let's prove EJ wrong. Now, it's time to start the pigeon race. Ready, set, go! The pigeons are off!
Wait a minute, we should really start to get going. They're really fast. The Pigeon Mobile!
Oh, Pigeon Mobile!
It's creative. First the suits, then the car. What's next?
You know, I think Batman should have had a pigeon sidekick instead of a robin.
Okay, this is the first leg of the race, so we're going to be going 65 miles per hour.
All right, fasten your seatbelts, pigeons. So I wonder how long this leg is going to take them. They're traveling 20 miles at 65 miles per hour, so their first leg should take them a little over 18 minutes. There are the pigeons heading back to their home at EJ's. All right, Emmy is arriving at the creamery.
Hi, are you the cheesemaker?
Yes, I'm a cheesemaker. My name's Luella.
Hi, I'm Emmy.
So, you want to work with me for the day?
Oh, sure. Cheese is kind of my passion, my career path, my destiny, you could say.
Well, that's awesome because it's also my career path and my destiny.
Cool.
And I love making cheese and I get to do it every day.
Wow, a passion for cheese. Well, we know who Chet's favorite fetcher is.
We're here at the creamery. We make all the cheese in this room and then we age it. We buy our milk. It comes in the same day that it's milked from the cow.
Chet, are you actually drooling? Try not to eat the monitor.
How does the milk get turned into cheese?
I'll show you that. So we filled the vat.
Right.
The next thing that we have to do is wait until the temperature is correct because we're heating up the milk. You can maybe feel it.
Oh, yeah.
And then when it's the right temperature, we add cultures. What's another name for cultures?
Oh, what's it called?
Bacteria. What do bacteria like to do? Eat? Eat, exactly. We add this bacteria, and we use a special bacteria that is going to make our mozzarella taste like mozzarella. The bacteria is eating the sugar in the milk.
Really?
Which is called lactose.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, so they eat the lactose,
Okay.
and then they produce lactic acid. And that
that makes it start to get tangy like yogurt.
So the sugar in the milk becomes an acid, which turns the sweet taste into more of a sour flavor.
The next thing that we do after that is we add the rennet.
And rennet is an enzyme we put in the milk.
And it's going to cause the proteins in the milk to coagulate and thicken, and that's going to start it becoming cheese. You just pour it right in, and then we're going to mix. Yep, perfect. And then just stay with the machine.
This is awesome. We are actually watching milk turn into cheese.
The rennet has now set. It's not liquid anymore. It's solid. It feels like Jell-O. This is cheese right here. Is this going to become mozzarella? Yeah.
Emmy seems happy about that.
And then our next step, we're going to go ahead and cut the cheese. Milk separates out into curds, and that yellowy fluid that's weeping out. That's whey. Why do they cut it into little pieces like that? So this helps the whey to come out of the cheese. So the solid white is the cheese, and the yellow is the whey. We actually use the whey to make our ricotta. Oh, really?
Like I always say, if there's a will, there's a way. And if there's a way, there's ricotta. And if there are three fetchers waiting patiently, there's the halftime quiz show. Hi, we are back here in Studio Cheese, Studio G, with Mark, Shreya, and Marco. You guys are getting ready to earn points of your own during the halftime quiz show.
Yes.
Let's brush up on the rules. 50 points are available. You have 60 seconds to answer as many questions as you can. 10 questions available at 5 points apiece. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Then let the quiz begin. Pigeons have many talents. Name 3 of them.
They can always find their way back home.
They can sense which way's north using iron in their beak.
And what else?
That's only 2. Let's move on. We'll come back to it if we have time, okay? The bacteria you add to milk to make cheese is also called what?
Cultures, right? Cultures?
Cultures.
Yes, excellent. The sugar in milk that gets eaten by bacteria is called?
Lactose.
Yes, excellent. Name the 2 important navigational tools pigeons use to find their way home.
Compass and a map.
Yes. Pigeons have iron in their beaks, which they use to A, attract a mate, B, smell things far away, or C, sense the Earth's magnetic field.
Sense the answer.
Yes. When milk turns to cheese, it separates into a solid and liquid part called blank and blank.
Curds and whey.
Yes. True or false, a pigeon builds a map based on smells.
True. True.
Correct. Oh, and we are out of time. All right, let's go over the ones you missed. Pigeons have many talents. Name 3 of them. You guys really only named 2 of them. Let me give you a list of your options here. They fly fast, great sense of direction, great sense of smell, and they are very tasty. Wait a minute. Blossom, that is not an answer. That gives you a total of, that's 3,000, 30 points. All right. Now it's time for the pigeon's second leg of the race.
All right, it's time for your next pigeon test, okay?
Yeah.
You're going to use a map just like a pigeon, and you've got 2 minutes to complete this test.
Use a map just like a pigeon, and pigeons smell, and then they create like little landmarks so that they know where to go.
So basically, if we don't get this stuff right, we'll be slowed down. So all the pigeons, if they don't get it right.
Correct.
Well, let's just go as fast as we can.
And the timer's off.
All right, look, container. There's the first container.
They've reached their first smell checkpoint.
This one smells like garlic. This one is definitely vanilla, and I think that's the first one on our map.
Yeah, it is. Oh, I get it. The one that's correct on our map is the direction we go. So we have to go this way.
They have to follow the trail marked by the scents on the map.
Oh, yeah, there's another one.
Okay, here they need to detect the aroma of mustard.
Tomato soup.
Ah, that must be another decoy.
Oh, it's definitely mustard.
So we have to go up this trail.
Let's go. All right, I'll take this one. All right, and you too.
Next, they're going to be sniffing for cinnamon.
This one smells like baby powder.
This one is cinnamon.
Oh, we have to go this way.
All right. Cinnamon says they go to the left. Time is of the essence. Next checkpoint. Now a whiff of peppermint will point the way.
It's peppermint. Let's go this way.
All right. Peppermint to the right.
Finish line.
Finish line.
Yeah.
Did they make it in 2 minutes?
Made it in 4 minutes and 14 seconds.
Oh, no.
Oh.
So that means on this next leg of the race, we can only go 45 miles per hour.
Sorry, fetchers. You just don't spell as good as a pigeon. Now, this leg is 20 miles, and they're traveling at 45 miles per hour. So it's going to take them about 27 minutes.
And now I'm going to show you what we do to stretch mozzarella. Oh, wow. This is mozzarella curd. All right, after we've cut the mozzarella into bits, we put hot water on it. So it's melting, and I'm kind of jostling it up a little because I want the hot water to touch all the different areas. That mozzarella curd is starting to melt on the outside. Can you see it?
Yeah.
And what's it doing when it's melting?
Well, it's taking a new shape. It's kind of stringy.
Ooh, stretchy.
And what I want to do to make a ball of mozzarella is compact all of those little bits so that none of them are still in curd shape.
All right.
So your challenge is to take this handful of curds, and make your own mozzarella ball.
My own mozzarella?
Do you think you can do it?
Oh yeah, I think I can do this.
All right, Emmy. Time to make the mozzarella. Got the cheese curd in the bowl. Now you add the scalding hot water.
Oh, it's hot.
Please be careful.
So it's gonna take a different shape now. It's becoming a little more stringy, like the string trees. Okay, it's turning into a ball now. It's getting smoother. This is a good sign, Ruff. Okay, that looks pretty smooth to me. What about you, Ruff?
Although I am getting a little tired of cheese, I still can't wait to try yours when you come back to Studio G.
I want to taste a piece now.
Tasty?
That is good.
We have a happy fetcher.
I can't believe I just made that.
My cheese tastes funny. Oh, and it's sticking to me. Shit! Ah!
All right, Emmy, you've really done a great job. And I think you've gotten a better idea of what it means to make cheese.
Definitely.
This is the cheese that you made.
Oh, cool.
I challenge you to take this piece of cheese to a high-end restaurant, Chez Pascal, and see what happens.
Wait, what?
Good luck.
This is awesome. Thank you very much. Ruff, I'm going to a restaurant.
Look how excited Emmy is. Oh, I should really milk this moment.
All right, the challenge for you this time is to do the pigeon dance.
All right.
So you got to learn to call first.
John apparently has gotten down at the local pigeon dance club.
Yeah, that's fine.
There we go.
Time to choreograph the pigeon dance.
Do the whole neck thing, add the neck thing.
Oh, yes, have to bump the neck. Come on, Blossom, help them out. Go, pigeons. Go, pigeons. It's your birthday. Soon to be the new dance wave sweeping across the nation. Oh, they would definitely win Dancing with the Stars. Pigeon edition, of course.
Awesome job, guys. You can go up to 65 miles an hour again.
Yeah! We're the pigeons!
To the Pigeon Mobile.
Whoa.
There's Matt, the head chef at Chez Pascal.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
What do you have here?
Okay, so this is the mozzarella cheese that I made, and I heard that you might be able to tell me how it is.
How about some grilled cheese?
Excellent
Oh, yeah,
idea.
yeah.
All right, we're gonna do your homemade cheese against store-bought.
Okay.
It's a competition. Okay. We should get you an apron on.
Oh, this is rough.
So the first thing I'm gonna do is we're gonna be putting butter into a pan. So now go ahead and let's take your bread. We're gonna make one sandwich with the store-bought and one with your homemade. So go ahead and take 2 slices each. Then we're gonna put some bacon in the middle.
Is there a finer food than grilled cheese with bacon?
This looks good.
Perfect. Now put the cheese on top.
Now that's store-bought cheese.
Now we want to do the same thing with your cheese.
Okay, so put 1 slice.
Yep.
And then bacon.
So now let's go ahead and put your bread.
That one on.
Yep.
This has changed my whole approach to making grilled cheese.
So the true test of this is tasting it. Now we have some real judges.
Oh, some customers have entered the restaurant.
Hi, guys! What are you doing here?
We heard there's cheese here.
Wow, you guys surprised me. Ruff, my family is over there, and my friend's dad.
They're there to test your cheese. Now the judges will decide which sandwich tastes better. I'm hearing mms. That's usually a good sign.
Very good.
I think my brother is gonna like mine better.
They'll taste sandwich number 2.
But my sister, she might guess the other one, just because. And then I think my Uncle Mitch and Angus, my friend's dad, will both like my cheese better. This is good.
So now what we want to know is which you guys think tasted the best.
I preferred the first one, actually.
Definitely number 1.
2 votes for number 1.
going with number 1, like they said. I think I'm going with number 1.
4 votes for number 1.
The sandwich that was made by Emmy was number 1.
Emmy's cheese wins!
Ruff, the day was awesome. Thanks so much, and I'll see you back at Studio G.
See you back at Studio G, Emmy. Congratulations! Oh, look! The pigeons are arriving back home. And that last leg for Jay and Ruby took, at 65 miles per hour again, another 18 minutes.
This is the end of the line for me.
All right, thank you so much.
Good luck.
EJ, you have to find out who won. Okay, so let's see who went faster. We went 65, 45, and 65.
Okay, so it took them about 18 minutes for the first leg, 27 minutes for the second leg, and 18 minutes again for the third leg. That is 63 minutes total. Blossom, if they went 60 miles in 63 minutes, how fast is that in miles per hour? 57 miles per hour? Beat that, pigeons!
When did the pigeons leave the park? Because now we have to figure out their speed. They left at 2:49 p.m. When did they get back here? 3:44 p.m. So 55 minutes.
No, it only took them 55 minutes to fly 60 miles. How fast is that in miles per hour?
Equals
Oh no. 66 miles per hour.
Oh, the pigeons averaged 66 miles per hour, while the fetchers only averaged 57 miles per hour.
Well, thank you,
Yes.
EJ, for
Thank you,
everything.
EJ.
And
You're welcome.
see you back at Studio G, Ruff. Bye.
Fly home, Jay and Ruby.
We lost to a pigeon.
Well, it's time to bring our contestants back. Welcome back, pigeons.
Studio G.
Jay and Ruby.
Hey. First one back.
And right behind them, the big cheese herself, Emmy.
Hey.
Emmy, how did you enjoy your career challenge?
It was awesome. One of the best times ever.
So, all that delicious cheese that you made, did you happen to bring any back for the Ruffster?
No.
Always bring home a sample on a food challenge for the host.
Got it. Okay.
All right, let's get to it. The Triumph Tally.
Okay.
Emmy,
That is good.
you worked with Luella and a few billion bacteria to make some mouth-watering mozzarella, which you did not bring back for me. That is good for 35 points.
Yeah.
And then you melted the competition in the grilled cheese taste test.
Definitely number 1.
50 points.
Awesome.
For a total of 85 points. And now to Ruby and Jay.
You're pigeons.
Yeah.
For gamely completing a crash course in pigeonology, made up that word, 30 points. And your pigeon dance, that's pretty good. That's 45 points. Fetch 3,000, let's have a grand total, 75 points, pigeons. But is that all the points a dog can give?
No.
What time is it?
Bonus points.
Yes, today's 5 bonus points go to Ruby. Whose brain whipped up an answer to that age-old question, who's faster, pigeons or kids in pigeon suits? That gives Ruby a grand total of 80 points. But that means Emmy, with 85 points, you've held on to be today's daily winner. Now, Emmy, I have here 2 copies of my new cheesy CD, Pigeon Dancing with Ruff. Under one CD, an excellent prize. Under the other, a prize about as excellent as my new CD. So, which will it be, CD A or CD B?
I'm thinking CDA.
All right, Chet, go deliver the prize. No, Chet, that's the closet. He should be delivering the prize in the suitcase behind you now.
Oh, over there.
Oh, cool. Check this out.
Oh, fondue.
That's right, it is a fondue pot with birdseed flavored cheese. That's just one of the fabulous recipes in the attached book.
Cheese out with Chet.
All right, that brings us to the end of an extremely cheesy and bird-brained episode of Badge with Ruffman. Until next time, pigeon dance, you and out.
How do you do this? You just flap your wings or something?
Sure, let's flap our wings and dance out.
Jerry, you saw a lot of carrier pigeons in action today. I think you're ready to be a carrier parrot. You can handle it, right, buddy? Bye, Jerry. Good luck. Right now, Jerry is winging his way toward Mom and Pop. Will they be pleased to get a note from me? King me, Bubby? Or maybe they won't get the note at all because Jerry's playing checkers. Can you believe Jerry didn't take the note, Blossom? Hey, what's wrong with you? Chet, a cheese blossom? That is just weird. Hey, you want to learn more about pigeons? Let's dig a little deeper. Wow, look at all those pigeons.
Their ancestors were Mediterranean cliff dwellers. They've adapted very well to living around humans. See all the ledges up here and all these buildings?
Yeah.
That's where the pigeons breed and nest. They actually create a habitat that's very similar to the habitat that the ancestors of these pigeons had.
I did not know that. And if you want to dig even deeper, go to pbskidsgo.org. Okay, one last thing. Not only do I host my own television show, but I have a fantastic website too. Check it out. It's more fun than turning round and round in circles before a nap. pbskidsgo.org.